What's going on, awesome people? Excuse me. Anyway, we are off on a cheap or free adventure today. The adventure we're going to do is actually free.
The coffee is not free.
But that's where the cheap part comes in, because the whole idea is to do something somewhat locally and still have fun and it not cost a bunch of money or put me through a bunch of pain. But anyway,
that's a whole nother story
that I can't get into. But anyway, we are heading to Athens, to a botanical garden,
to the State Botanical Garden,
which is ran by UGA. So, and then we're stopping in Commerce along the way at Diesel Donuts
and Coffee
to grab a donut and obviously get coffee. And we're taking y'all along with us. So we hope y'all enjoy the ride. And as always, we'll give you a full review. That was a mouthful. That was hard. Full review. Yeah, a full review of Diesel Donuts and Coffee. She's laughing at me. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm used to it, guys. She makes fun of me all the time.
Whatever, you throw softballs. What am I supposed to do?
Swing. But anyway, we'll see y'all when we get to Diesel Donuts. All right, folks.
We made it.
That we did. We are at the State Botanical Gardens at UGA. But first, before we get in there, we got to give our review of Diesel Donuts. And I went with tried and true classic caramel iced coffee because it's a new place. Go with something simple.
I did white chocolate raspberry.
It's pretty good. It's not bad.
They do use Jittery Joe's coffee,
which again, I'm pretty sure it's a Georgia chain. I could be wrong on that, but it's definitely local to Athens for sure in that area. Good coffee. I mean, can't beat it. It's not bad. I mean, if you want coffee, it's good. As far as donuts, whoo,
10 out of 10, as Crystal Beach would say.
Absolutely. We got 3 donuts.
Well,
two donuts and an apple fritter.
The donuts actually came with the meals that we got because we got sandwiches for lunch, and they came with a bag of chips and a donut.
Yep.
And I just really wanted to try the apple fritter, so
we got an apple fritter, and it was fantastic. I got a blueberry cheesecake donut, which was.
I honestly don't know what kind of donut I got.
She didn't ask.
Because it wasn't labeled, and she walked away before I could ask. But it looked like almost like a peanut butter glaze, and it had chopped peanuts on top. But when you taste it, it's like a maple pancake almost.
I'm about to say, it tasted like a pancake with maple syrup on it. It was phenomenal too.
Really good.
And for lunch, I got a fancy BLT because I'm simple like that.
Well, and I got
really good.
An American Club sandwich. Again, really good.
And for the price,
I mean, these sandwiches were huge. We still have half a sandwich each, a bag of chips each, part of the donuts, and part of the apple fritter left.
So I mean, for the amount of money that you spent at Diesel Donuts in Commerce, it was worth it.
Absolutely. I mean, because we'll have 2 meals out of that. Easy.
Yeah. So would we recommend Diesel Donuts in Commerce, Georgia?
Absolutely.
So if you're passing through Commerce, get off uh, 441, drive through downtown, stop at Diesel Donuts, and grab you some coffee and grab a donut or even grab a sandwich. But I will say this: we've learned our lesson multiple times. We do kind of start later in the day. There probably is more donut choices than what we had if you get there
Earlier. Because they do close at 2:30.
And we got there about 1 o'clock, well after 1. So after the lunch rush, I'm just saying the selection may not be as good as if you get there.
We didn't get there that late. It
8 in
was
the
like
morning.
2:13 now.
If you get there 8:30 in the morning. So anyway, let's get in here to this botanical gardens. Walk around for a little bit, or walk around as long as my knee will let me, before it starts swelling up. But anyway, we're gonna go in here, check it out. We will see y'all inside.
Gorgeous. Okay, I'm going inside.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the International Garden here, and you're not going to hear us talk much through any of this, but just because it's just so beautiful.
Well, and it's also super crowded.
Very crowded. So, you'll definitely get some footage, and we'll go from there. Anyway, like I said, we're in the International Garden. There's so many different gardens here. So, but yeah.
That's a redwood, babe.
And I will not stray from this place of friendship. My soul longs to be
you get it?
in your courts. I'll fix my eyes
It's called a paper bark maple.
upon you, Jesus. my life's transformed. And I will not stray from this place of friendship. My soul longs to be in your courts. Oh, I'll fix my eyes upon you, Jesus, as my life's transformed. And I will not stray from this place of friendship. My soul longs to be in your courts. I'll fix my eyes upon you, Jesus, as my life's transformed. As my life's transformed. As my life's transformed. As my life's transformed. Is in your courts is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. Is in your courts is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere.
It really is on mine. That's what's at Nanny's house. Babe.
All right, folks. So Tony's taking pictures of
Sphinx.
the Sphinx and the Nile that has run dry here. But we are now heading to section 13, which is the herb garden. Because quite honestly, from the footage you've seen, there's a few plants in the international section, but I think this cold front we've had
Killed a lot, unfortunately.
killed a lot, or it just isn't that time yet. But anyway, let's get into the herb garden.
In your courts is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. In your courts is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. All my days I will worship in your house. All my days I will worship in your not stray from this place of friendship. My soul longs to be in your courts. I'll fix my eyes upon you, Jesus, as my life's transformed. And I will not stray from this place of friendship. My soul longs to be in your courts. Oh, I'll fix my eyes upon you, Jesus, as my life's strength.
Take your picture, big guy.
I will not stray from this place of friendship. My soul longs to be in your courts. I'll fix my eyes upon you, Jesus.
While Tony is taking pictures of these amazingly beautiful flowers, the next section we're going to is the Heritage Garden.
I believe so.
See, she's back here. She's taking pictures. That's what she does. I video, I talk. She takes pictures and makes fun of me most of the time. That's kind of our routine, but hey, it works for us. But anyway, we're gonna get here and show y'all the Heritage Garden, and then we're probably gonna call it a day because I'm gonna be honest, my knee's getting tired. So it's about time for me to get off my feet. But we'll get this section out, and then we'll explain y'all everything else that's going on. But anyway, see y'all in the Heritage Garden.
Almighty, I worship in your house. Almighty, I worship in your house. Almighty, I worship in your house.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have found purple pine cones. Just kidding, these aren't purple pine cones, but they are gorgeous.
And there's
In your courts is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. In your courts is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. Almighty, I worship in your house. Almighty, I worship in your house.
if you leave them to bloom, they get pretty.
In your court is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. In your court is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. In your court is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. And I will not stray from this place of friendship. My soul longs to be in your courts. I'll fix my eyes upon you, Jesus, as my life's transformed. And I will not stray from this place of friendship. My soul
So cool.
longs to be in your courts. Oh, I'll fix my eyes upon you, Jesus, as my life's transformed.
Crop some of these, but
I will not
you want to go
stray
up the elevator, babe?
this place of friendship. My soul longs to be in your courts. I'll fix my eyes upon you, Jesus, as my life's transformed. As my life's transformed. As my life's transformed. As my life's transformed. Is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. In your courts is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. One day there, 1,000 elsewhere. Almighty, I will worship in your house. 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 'Cause in your courts is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere. In your courts is where I wanna be. One day there, then 1,000 elsewhere.
Oh, let me take my seatbelt off. Maybe it won't ding.
Maybe not.
Well, folks, we did the State Botanical Gardens. Have you by now you've seen the footage, which was amazing.
Absolutely phenomenal, and we barely scratched the surface.
Which is my fault.
Well, he can't help it. His knees hurt right now, so it's
You
not
know,
his fault, unfortunately.
well, I mean, it's not my well. Anyway.
We can't get into all that.
Anyway, yeah, I got a bum wheel right now, but it was a fantastic place. My phone did pretty much die, so the last little thing that you will see in the video, other than the beautiful, beautiful flowers, which, my bad, somebody was calling, was the dang, it's a brain fart.
Hang on 1 second. Let me pull up the exact name of it so we don't call it the wrong thing.
It was an art exhibit.
No, it's a museum.
Museum. Either way, the items that you will see is phenomenally beautiful.
Was the Porcelain and Decorative Arts Museum.
So I was right. Arts exhibit. It's just a museum.
It's a museum.
Arts museum. Same difference, right? But we really hope y'all enjoy the video. We're definitely going to get back and do it again in sections, or when my wheel is better, maybe the whole thing. But we're definitely going back because the place was cool.
Super cool. And I mean, you could tell that, as he mentioned earlier in the video, that some of the plants either have not bloomed just yet, or because of the cold weather that we've had recently, they bloomed and then died. So,
because we've had a pretty good cold snap here in Georgia for the month of April.
Yeah, I mean, we thought we were done with freeze warnings, and there's another one tonight.
So, yay! Good job, Georgia, bipolar weather.
Right, she's super bipolar.
But beyond that, we're fixing to try another coffee shop real quick on our way home.
This will be my third coffee of the day.
Yes. But hey, when you love coffee, it is what it is. It is called Two Beans. It is also in Commerce, Georgia, just around the corner from Diesel Donut. So we'll hop in there. We'll see what it is, and we will let y'all know before we end this video. We'll see y'all inside. Well, folks, Two Beans. Yeah, Two Beans. I was
plural.
She made me feel like I was saying it wrong earlier. I don't know. It's just weird. But anyway, we got coffee.
Mm-hmm. Yummy coffee.
I don't know what hers is.
Mine is an iced French toast latte, and I had them do it with sweetened condensed milk, one of their options, because this girlfriend cannot handle any more whole milk today.
Because like she said earlier, this is our third coffee of the day, because obviously we made one at home this morning before we left. We got one at Diesel Donuts around the corner,
and didn't see if they had alternative milk options.
They did. They have almond milk, and they had, I think, lactose-free milk is what I've seen. It's at the bottom of their menu.
Okay, well, see, I wouldn't have done the almond milk anyway, because I find, sorry, no offense to anyone that loves it, I think it's disgusting.
Almond milk's yellow. And it sours really quickly in certain coffee drinks.
Oat milk's even worse.
Yep.
It separates
really quickly.
Very quickly. But anyway, like
experience.
I said,
sorry.
They had sweetened condensed milk as an option, and I like my coffee a little on the sweeter side anyway, so I went with that. Nothing else needed. This is really good.
And I got one of their spring drink. I cannot talk today. I got one of their spring drinks, which was Cottontail.
I do believe it was Cottontail.
Something like that. Which, oh, my bad. I thought I saw it. No.
He was holding it in front of my face.
Look, there it is. It is white chocolate and praline. It does come with sprinkles on top.
He asked him to leave those off because he's a sprinkle hater.
Yep. Just nasty colored hard sugar. Mm-mm. It's for 3-year-olds.
I don't really care for him either. So
But as far as
that dude looks super familiar.
squirrel,
Sorry.
we're in Commerce.
He's only walked by here like 5 times, so.
Two Beans is in Commerce, which, if y'all don't know and haven't paid attention to a lot of our videos, this is kind of where Tony grew up at. So
very close to where I grew up at. I spent a huge portion of my childhood at the Commerce Library.
And by the way, mine was a Frappuccino, and it's actually really good. I didn't know how the combination of white chocolate and praline would go, but it's actually really good.
But yes, I spent a lot of time in Commerce. My grandparents lived in Commerce when I was growing up. My great grandmother lived over here, so.
And I don't know how Tony's tastes to tell you if she's telling the truth or not, because I haven't tasted it yet.
Try it.
It's definitely sweet, but you can still taste the coffee in it, so I would take it. It's not bad. Not bad at all. But would we recommend Two Beans in Commerce? 10 out of 10, recommend. Come check it out. If you like coffee, you love coffee, come try them out. And
they had some pastry options as well too, so it's not just coffee. They have lemonades, teas, Italian sodas.
And then they had a couple coffees up for sale. Don't know if they are the ones that are roasted here, because by the way, the coffee beans that they use here at Two Beans is micro roasted here. They do the roasting themselves. But the two coffees that they had for sale seem to be first responder, veterans,
veteran owned
companies. So you can't go wrong supporting your first responders and your veterans, no matter what your political stance is. Let me say that. It doesn't matter what you believe. They still stand on the line for both sides, no matter what. So support them anyway. But we do recommend. But this is where we're going to love you and leave you, because it's time to go home and take the pup out if she's not downstairs with her Bubba. Who knows? But anyway, God loves you.
We love you.
And if you can't hug somebody, at least smile and wave. See y'all on the next one.